voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Wonder if there is a way to have blocked those attacks. I should have tested that.
This is despicable.
How's that place? Maybe I should make some syringes, huh? Some serum. Why isn't... Can't I block with you when you have a one-handed weapon or what? Do I have like custom markers? Okay. Huh. I may have to get there. I was wondering if we shouldn't take a little nap and get some levels. Huh? Now comes to create a medicine treatment or serum. Okay. Okay. Let's see. The T is to use serums. Okay. A full heal. Wait, was there something else we could? Oh wait, I thought I'm better. Did 110. 30 stamina. Holy, oh, that's another 200. Okay, so that one has parry. Okay. The two-handers can parry, one-handers cannot. Okay. Well, then I should stop trying. Yeah, we should rest. Say. Okay, let's see. Next 250. 1300, holy moly. 301. Okay. Huh. Expensive. Okay. One seems pretty nice. See what it is, so let's get it. See how it works out. Coagulation. Okay. Nice. Oh. I was on 300, so $2,000. Holy moly. Get the healing. Oh crap, 13. Ah, damn. Get some stamina. It seems really good. That's it. Following night. Treatment for headache. Okay, then we have the side quest. This one. Have to go this way. $18, like action. Like a line going there. He can hit from so far away. Oh, come on. That's when I... Okay. We could enter up here though. Nothing to get here now. Money? Okay. Shit. That place is actually back there.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Hideout. Box of pills. Okay, so we got 3 of them down here. That's gonna be a rough one. And that's where I have to go if I'm gonna get to this place. And I guess we... How do I use my... Five.
Let go, stupid beast!
What the heck? One hit? Are you bullshitting me? That was some... You use a stake right in my heart or what?
It's in these!
Okay, he does some massive amount of damage, man. Oh, come on, yeah, I turned into a vampire and you're like in a city where there's a disease going around, making people sick. They're vampires and there's all kind of citizens being sick that you have to try and cure, and yeah, there's a lot of things going on at the same time. But damn it, why can't I... Okay, so that guy does some massive amount of damage to me. Catches me.
It's in these!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Drop down.
End to you! Fuck! He's dead! Fucking beast! Shit! Die, vermin!
Yeah, it's that attack that is so devastating. Oh, come on. How did he?
Let's pin him down! Shit! Put an end to you!
Oh, come on. How is that?
Bloody monster!
There we go. Jesus. Yeah, that was an interesting attack you had. Yum. Open up that one. Was that it, or oh, here? Holy crap! That's a lot of them in there. Oh shit! Oh! Oh my god! I didn't think it's gonna. Damn it, that means these guys are gonna respawn. Oh my. Damn it. But this was just a place to visit and check out. Oh well, since I'm here, yes, as well have a look around then.
I have this thirst for blood.
Okay.
Get away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands!
Oh, oh, they are higher level, these things too. Oh shit.
Get away from me!
Oh, he's a vampire, by the way.
Damn straight! You're attacking me!
Okay.
Get away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands!
We have here. Oh, somebody that doesn't feel so good. Hello there, sir.
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Hogan Bates.
This is Braille. I
Excellent.
need someone who can read this.
Just a taught in Roman alphabet. Cure for blindness. Okay. Want XP? Okay, you jump from one and get jump for the other one instead. Great. Oh, come on now. Oh shit. Why isn't that working? That's one. And oh. That quick turnaround they do. Pretty much have to just go with one hit. Petition letter. Mr. Bates must stop. For months, for years maybe, Cadogan Bates has exploited us. Mr. Bates must stop. If we had more money or proper jobs, we would never rent any of his extortionate flats. Mr. Bates must stop. We all know what revolting solution he proposes to the women who can pay the weekly rent. Mr. Bates must stop. Let's meet him together soon and demand for an immediate change. Okay. Cold. People cold. Do we want to trade him? That's one. Okay. Almost missed that money. Now comes the question though, how will it be outside here now?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh yes. Please don't say they have a respawner. Yeah, bad one. But I think they will have respawned these three. That. Okay. So I think I'm ready for that one. Might need some use these. Fighting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Need to get some stamina there.
Shit!
Ah! I wanna target.
Oh, mine, vermin!
Did that hit? What the heck, man? How can you shoot for the freaking...
Let's hit it down!
Okay. How did that freaking hit? Game is cheating, man. That's all I have to say. That's right. Why isn't that one active? Something up there. Money. Hello there, sir.
Best be on your way out.
Die, vermin!
Oh my god. Oh my god, what the? How did all my health just disappear in one freaking hit there? That was annoying. So this means now I have to kill everything again.
It's in there! I'll take its head! I'll kill it! Get back in the grave!
I missed that one last time. God damn it that I messed this up. I can't believe it. To do it again, it's so...
It's one of them.
Oh, what the? Nice aiming there, Jim. Oh my god. Oof. Holy crap, that fire does damage. Holy shit. Okay, that's why I died so quick. That fire, man, Jesus. It just burns me up. I'm just wondering if I can go through the first guy, ignore them, and just go directly into that.
It's an H!
Oh my god, can I freaking get out of there?
Weapons ready! With Vampyr! You're mine, Furby! Get back in the grave!
I need to get some stamina. What the heck? Okay, can we please just do this without messing it up again? Be nice.
Back in the grave, you.
Oh, that one is nasty, that attack. Oh my god, I missed him. Okay. Oh my god, mate! Pressing heal, but what the hell? He's so bullshit. Oh, that's fire bullshit, man. It's a little bit overpowered, that fire, I must say. Hit you one time and it's like boom, your life is gone. Killing enemies, you get like only materials, you don't get any.
This one's a top. Take its head! Filthy piece of shit! Die, vermin! Fuck!
Oh, come on! You hit, go for a swipe and to hit him, and then he does that attack. You have like, there's no way to get it past it. Oh. That is such shitty timing, man. That was real shitty timing.
Die!
Oh my god. Oh, what the? Try to dodge, but he refused to dodge to the side there. I mean, it shouldn't be difficult. It's just this stupid fire makes so much damage.
It's a leak!
Oh my god. Oh, come on! What the heck is these timings, man? I mean, it's... just the timings are such shite sometimes.
It's one of them!
Okay, you can shoot for the freaking tree. Oh my god, I have no stamina.
Bloody monster!
Oh, that attack, man.
So fucking fast!
Die, vermin! Die, leaks!
These are not hard, it's just getting in. Sometimes the timings are just so shy. I didn't think the fires were gonna do that much damage even. Shit. Come on, heal then. Oh, what the hell? I'm pressing 1 to heal and it does nothing. Oh, so freaking annoying. Frustration, man. You press 1 to heal. It doesn't do shit. Oh my god, I'm stuck on a stupid piece of... Finally, that part done again. Now, if we can just kill this guy up here. Getting torched to death. There we go, finally. The stars aligned! A report about Pembroke. Sir, having observed the Pembroke Hospital for 2 weeks now, and we can confirm vampire activity there. First, we now have proof of the presence of a female leech inside the hospital. The beast is clever. She acts like a mental patient to hide her true, unholy condition. Personally sneaked inside the hospital and heard the creature whining about her need for blood since her body is decaying. But it gets worse. The administrator of the Pembroke Hospital is Dr. Swansea. According to our team leader, Amanda Tilton, who died yesterday in a fight against the Skull by the canal, he may be a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. If that's true, then there may be something big going on at the Pembroke. Maybe even a nest of vampires. There might be something. Protected by those bloody traitors of the stone? Don't know what to do, but we are convinced you better come quickly with reinforcements and heavy gear. Large box pills.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Get them weapons ready!
Oh, what the? Can I get through?
Bloody monster!
Would you like to know more? No. Good. Oh, come on. That was gonna... Okay, how far from Chapel? Not that far. But then we get sidetracked. Oh shit.
Did you hear me? Die, Vampyr!
Oh, what the?
He's dead!
Pitiful fool. Are we going to go down here actually? You little peasants. Here we go. Here. Don't think I'm gonna go that area yet. Large beast. These fun ones again. Damn, that's him. Oh, what the? Okay, so he can just grab me like that? Just stay close to him and behind. Getting close to the place. Buddy.
Ain't safe, it's mine. I'll take it.
Ouch. Yummy, 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 yummy. What the? What the? Jack the wall, huh? Where does that lead? Back to the hideout, huh? Enough to get there. left up here then. Shillings. In you go then.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Trescu fellow.
There. Garbage can is always interesting. Hey, buddy.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert! Stop it!
Supposed to be going, but
I'm not dying some piss stinking alley reeking worse than a week old lappy.
are they hostile or? No.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Okay.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Okay.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy he just frayed me last nerve.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's just a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering.
Hello,
Are you
sir.
all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
What the?
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. If she's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
What an ass.
Goodbye, young man.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Where does that go? Actually, we can go down here and just have a look. Ring. Ring my bell. Don't know why that came in my mind, but it did. And I thought it was gonna be something.
As long as you have the money.
As long as you got the money, huh?
Proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Saw the bloody
I'll
jump
not
to
die
your
in some
head.
piss-stinking alley reeking worse
Good
than
evening,
a week-old
Benjamin.
lavvy.
Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
He needs money.
I will see you later. A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Okay, so he needs 4 medicine for migraine.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking
So something down here. And a ring.
Someday you'll understand.
is that high? There, I guess. Let's get these things and we're going to talk to her later.
When science fails you, this
All
elixir
the good
will give you
boys join
faith
the army
again.
and the scum turn criminals. A shame.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
So, we should help him and then kill him, maybe?
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Alright.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
And there now, then nothing there. What she has.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Okay. Okay, good to know. She has a lot of different things.
All the good boys join the army and the scum turn criminals. A shame, really.
Coffin Public, yeah. That one before. Just to the height one. Check. Or or not. Don't think we are. I think they shouldn't be. That opens into something new. Shut the vampire. Lots of cigarette cases. Okay. Yet another hideout. Let's see then. Can do anything to cure those guys. One had a migraine. Do we have that? Don't. He's out of luck, the buddy. Candle part is what we need. Let's see. Question is, if you want to cure him, we have cure for cold, right? And that one requires a lot. Oh, didn't require so much the most use. Now the question is, where is he at? But this way. Step it.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Joe, please, I don't have your Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
So she's trying to help her fellow immigrants. Why would that make her a villain?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Show me your goods, buddy. This is what we needed, right? Let's see. Body. One. Correctly.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched.
Stay at home. Let's see who this is then.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Yeah, that was also common.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Money.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly, but it is not your concern, Doctor.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Okay. Yep.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Around a bit. Evening. And they don't teleport up there for some reason. Come back here. I'll explore as much as possible. Somebody go in there. Aww. Thought I was gonna be able to get in there. You got denied. Flower bouquet. A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. Migraine, fatigue. We need 1, 2 fatigue. That one I don't know yet.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
Okay.
Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. Goodbye, then.
Yeah, check that one. Oh. Yes, sir?
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Sure.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
We should.
Something going on in this district. Don't know what. I must reveal.
Soon the time will come when you will all be judged for your sins. Even now, he judges your words
Hey,
and
priest.
action.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad. And dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition. Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Oh. Bit, right?
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
I'm going there. The two. Oh, if that opens up a new.
You again? What do you want this time?
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
Most people don't become thugs when unemployed. This is a choice you made.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Without making excuses for him, it's safe to say that despair can poison even the sanest mind.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Okay. That's on. It's in there. Different button. Okay, it's all way over there. This one should be able to maybe make.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched. Let your guard down.
I mean, a good piss there, buddy. What there was unfit. See what we got here.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Oops.
I will return later.
Oh. How do we get in there then?
Has been proven by many. Even the flu. When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church.
We should do is go into...
They just mentioned.
So, do the fatigue one. Need another one. We need another fatigue. We're gonna do that for the kid. Ba-da-bum. Make another one since we can. Two more common handle parts and one lead. That one. And okay. Okay. Some decent damage close by. And oh, okay. Haven't got upgrade. 2 more common. Don't cure that kid.